Good morning, people in Facebook land and in YouTube land. It's Spirit Sessions of View of the Light. This is episode 9, season 3 of the beautiful Spirit Sessions ladies. I have Bex Marie with me. I have Teresa Warren with me, and we have a great friend of ours from the days of our Akashic Network time. And Rena Dwelle is here from the Dakotas in Central. And it's about as cold there as it is here. And we just are so pleased to have you here and joining us either on YouTube or on Facebook. Please comment and say hello. And I see Chris Ullman's here from YouTube. Guys, just share that out. Did you notice we have 202 subscribers? Woohoo!
Yay!
But next year, we'd like to have 202,000 subscribers. Is that too much to ask? Maybe. But we're so happy to have Rena with us today. So, Teresa, would you please introduce our guests? And please like and share this out, because whoever wins the most,
Bex has that.
Yeah, Bex has it. Sorry. Whoever does it, shares this out the most, will win a reading with Bex Marie next week. And we also have a special share, which Bex, you can tell them about.
Yeah, absolutely. So good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, wherever you are. We're so happy to have you join us today. And for all of you who have joined us from the Akashic Academy Network, who follow us over here, you know this face we have with us today, the amazing Rena Dwelle. She's had her own show on there, and she's continued her own journey and continues to have a show on her own page. We're so excited to have her back. She's been doing some really amazing stuff that we can't wait to hear about. So Rena, can you tell us a little bit, for those who don't know you, maybe share a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Well, my name is Rena Dwelle. I am a master dowser, master geomancer, and spiritual alchemist. So what that means is I use a dowsing rod, and I have a special way, a very special, unique way of tuning in and working with the earth. And I block energetic disturbances that affect your health, your wellness, your ability to manifest and create successful opportunities in your life. So it's pretty incredible work. I work with people all over the world, helping them welcome abundant health and wellness, success, and happiness into their lives.
Perfect. And if that's not fascinating enough, kicking butt with all that, clearing houses, clearing spaces, we love what you do. Now you're bringing through a whole new area, a whole new type of tool, spiritual tool that has been, I love seeing it in my newsfeed. That's really what got my attention, was like, wow, these are really cool. What's she up to? And thought it'd be great to have you on here to talk about it, because, this is definitely divinely guided. It's very powerful stuff you're bringing through. Can you talk about that a little bit and what started that?
Absolutely. So I'm going to say, I think it was, let's see, we are in 2020. So October 2018, my husband and I were coming back from Minneapolis. I was working on some training for my dowsing stuff to be able to teach this to people all over the world. And I decided that I wanted to do something more for the world. And I wasn't sure what it was, but I'd kind of put the bug in my husband's ears that I was looking to create some tools. So again, this is just the very basic platform here. We got home and we started playing around with some copper, and we were going to make some stuff. And my husband.
Oops.
We're blowing the system, guys.
Here
we go.
I think she just for a moment, she has locked up there.
Wi-Fi, yeah.
Wi-Fi
issues.
Yeah, okay. So Rena, maybe you can come out and come back in, and I'm gonna remove her from the stream, and then I'll add her to the stream. Oh, she's probably come back out and coming back in. So there she is. She's back in.
It looks like it's still the same. I think her Wi-Fi dropped out.
Yeah. We'll see how. There. So she should come back in a second. Oh, she's just come back in. So So, girls,
Yeah.
just wait for Rena. So I'm really excited because I'm getting her Aurora Borealis key, and the keys are interesting in that they kind of choose a job for you.
Yeah.
So let's wait for her to come back in, and yeah, we do Kirith. We kind of sometimes do that with the grid, but South Dakota grid isn't as good. Hi, Teresa Holmes. I'm going to say hi to Stephanie Lynn. If you're all sharing this out, we really appreciate that. And we're just going to wait to see if Rena's coming back in. I'm going to try and messenger her and see if we can get her in. So, Teresa, why don't you show them what you found in your stream this week? Because that's pretty cool.
What I found in my creek,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to this creek and I usually collect these crinoids, which because this place used to be covered in low ocean water, and so this time I finally found a geode, and so I saw this like this, and I figured, well, it must be the calcite, but this is the kind of calcite I like to collect. It kind of looks like broccoli, but when I turned it over, it's my first geode, and so it doesn't have amethyst or anything spectacular, but it's like, oh my god, I got my first geode out there, and I'm pretty excited.
That's very exciting.
And the other one has a cool fossil.
Cool. And you had a tooth last week too.
Yeah, I don't have that with me. It's in my my little pyramid. But yeah, I found a tooth. I don't know what kind of tooth it is. I've been looking online, and it could be from a mammal, or there's some fish that had some pretty wicked teeth back then too. So I don't know what it is yet. It's way cool. I was hoping to find a megalodon tooth.
Rena says Mercury retrograde. She'll be right back in. So
all right.
So
it's like a commercial break.
Yeah, it's like a commercial break. If you look at the top of the feed, everyone, on this video, you'll be able to see her and our YouTube subscription places. We would also like to let you know, why don't you tell us about the contest that we're going to run with Rena as well? So you can tell them about that, Bex.
Okay, sure. So Rena has graciously offered to gift one of her keys, and she's wanting to gift the alchemy key. So we have tried to figure out what's the best way to give people the opportunity to try to win one of these. She's only giving away one, so you have to be really, focused on what we're saying right now. It's going to be also, I think, she put it at the bottom, or on the banner, sorry, so that you can see the directions you have to follow. We are asking, is it for just the YouTube pages or Facebook as well?
Facebook as well.
Okay, so we need you to like and follow, or like and share our Facebook pages, both of our page, the Spirit Sessions page, and Rena's page, which I think is Holistic Healing. What is it? Holistic something.
It's up in the top.
It's on top. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we like you to like and subscribe to both of our YouTube pages, our YouTube channels, which are also listed, so you can find them all just by looking on there and seeing what they all are. Go and like and subscribe to those. And then you have to comment with the word alchemy when you're done, so that we can verify that you did it. That's the code word. Once people have done that, what day are we going to pick?
We'll announce it next week. Announce it next week. We'll put the names in the hat and draw them.
Pull a name. So, and these keys are amazing. The alchemy key is beautiful. It's absolutely you don't want to miss this chance. It's really, really awesome. So that's something we're really excited to do.
And see, it's sort of like a little bit of a treasure hunt. So you have to find both our Facebook pages, Rena's and Spirit Sessions, and both our YouTube Spirit Sessions, and just comment with the word alchemy. Sorry, alchemy. I couldn't spell it this morning. And so if you can do that, and we'll put your name in the hat, and you could win that beautiful key that she's going to do. I'm hoping she comes back, because otherwise, girls, you're going to have to start pulling cards. That's all I can say.
Hey, I've always got my cards here.
Oh, no, I didn't bring... Well, actually, I do have some.
I got mine as well, because I was told to bring them today.
No, I put them away. I'm going to go get them. I'll be right back.
I got mine. You got yours right there? Bex?
I do. I have cards right here. My angel tarot cards are ready to go anytime.
Okay, pull one for the group, and then I'll pull one
I
for the
can do
group, and
that.
Teresa can pull one for the group while we're waiting for Rena to come back
All
on.
right. Welcome to live TV.
Yes. So
We have to just go with the flow.
that's right. And we'll try to get some personal alchemy going on here for you guys. And if we have a problem and we can't get her back, we will rebroadcast this show. We'll record it and rebroadcast it. So then she can join us back.
When I got the deck, I also got that tooth. And I'll show you guys. It's the same trippy. This black line goes through the whole thing. See there? And it goes all through. Here's where it connected in, I think, like to the gums. And then I think the tip broke off.
Wow.
And it's got that enamel covering like teeth have. But some still say it might be a bone. I don't know. But I always figure it's some kind of a saber-tooth thing. I don't know.
Or horse tooth.
That's funny because
Horse teeth are that big?
I just pulled a card with a horse on it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh.
This is the Six of Air. This is a message for the collective right now. It says, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. So, yeah, there's been a lot of stuff coming up lately, a lot of clearing that people have been doing with deep-seated core wounds, core fears that have been coming to the surface, a lot of purging of all that, really reflecting on the inner work that you've been doing and how you can dive even deeper, being able to recognize that every piece of this challenging journey that you've had recently has really been necessary. You know, it's a big part of the unveiling of who you really are. You have to let go of all of those, outworn beliefs, outgrown beliefs and thoughts, all the things that you're ready to let go of and move on from. And it sometimes feels a little unnerving, definitely challenging is the word keeps coming up, but it's never really challenging. It's just opportunity for growth and evolution. And this is what really is coming up big right now for the collective, is that we need to just step back sometimes from this and see it for the bigger picture. Don't look so tightly or so closely at the actual bits and pieces of what you're going through, but step back and see how each part has played such a pivotal role in your journey and helping you to really feel aligned with who you are, allowing yourself to be seen for who you are, giving yourself permission to love yourself truly for who you are. And that's going to really start to call in all of the stuff that you truly desire, being able to, open yourself to receiving more, because you're not going to be so overflowing with all the things that don't feel right. All those old beliefs. It's really, a lot of the stuff going on in the world right now has been fear-based, is trying to keep us dumbed down so that we're not claiming our sovereignty, so we're not stepping into our power. Don't pay attention to all those distractions. There's so many distractions happening right now, and just give yourself that awareness that when you see these distractions, that's not part of my journey. That's not what I want to focus my energy on. I'm choosing to focus on the things that I want in my life and allowing those to come in abundantly. Okay, so that's what's coming through right now.
And to kind of go with that, I got I don't know, I'll bring it up here so you guys can see me. So this is the snake. This is shed your old skin. And this has come up a lot in my readings lately, this snake card. And so I think it's about also letting go of what doesn't serve you. And the other thing is that we're in a period of new growth. And when the snake comes in, we have to let go of that old skin of our past and let go of those old things that are keeping us, back. And to grow and expand, we have to let go of something. So the snake is saying, shed that old skin, shed those old beliefs, shed that, all those things that are holding us back, like I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, I'm afraid, all that fear-based stuff, like people will think I'm weird, or, it's not time yet. It is time now. The time is now, and we got to get on with it, because nobody has enough time in this world to do everything we want. So we have to start doing what we want now, because the worst thing we can go to the grave with is regrets. So shed the old skin shed what we don't want, and let that growth. And when you let go of that skin, that old skin, you'll see the world with new eyes. Just like when a snake is shedding its skin and it gets really cloudy around its eyes, and it has a hard time seeing because of that screen of old beliefs and old things. You shed it, you let it go, all of a sudden everything becomes brighter and it clears out. So
Beautiful.
go on with that.
I love it.
Hey, Teresa.
All right. So while I was shuffling, a message came in from the human collective consciousness. And I realized that both of my messages kind of have to do with Rhonda's card that she pulled. But the message from the collective consciousness around us, there's a feeling of this ebb and flow. And as it flows in toward us and goes back a little further each time, like it's expanding. So what they want you to know in the human collective here is that there is a great expansion work happening right now, and that more and more support is coming in to support us as it ebbs and flows. It's all coming in. And there, we got Rena back.
Yay!
I'm so sorry, guys. That was
Hey, that stuff happens. Mercury retrograde. We always have our cards, so
We're
we're
just
always
flowing.
prepared.
Yep.
And I said, no, I won't need my cards today. Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, okay. That's what happens when you start to listen, right? You go, yeah, okay, I will bring them. Okay. So,
definitely.
All right. So back to the journey of the keys.
yes, we already told them about the treasure hunt. So
Yes, we did.
Oh, good. Yeah. So basically, my husband, was starting to help me make tools, and he thought this was a piece of scrap. And it lit up like a Christmas tree in my hands. And I was like, this is not scrap. This is something. But I wasn't sure what it was for. So it sat on my coffee table for a few months. And one day, Prince appeared and told me what to start doing to activate them, and what they were for, and how to use them. And basically, it's an incredible tool that not only helps us as humans, but it helps our planet evolve. It connects in with the dormant pieces of Earth and lights it up, activates it, and assists in the evolution process for the planet.
So cool.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. So what kind of keys do you have?
Okay, so this one right here is the alchemy key. And we actually have two sizes of this key. There's a mini and a large, and it's the same key, but just more portable size. And that was per request. This is all about transformation through spiritual alchemy. So it is activated with universal elements of alchemy. And people love these for healing. They like to sleep with them, offer clarity in their life. A lot of people I know actually put these on their modems to protect from EMF. So lots of interesting things. One woman received one, and she said she held it between her fingers like this, and it started spinning like a pendulum. So she followed it, and it showed her where stagnant energy in her home was. So she then used it to clear the energy by sweeping with the key loop.
I love that.
So pretty cool. We have.
oh, just can I ask you one thing? Because it's you just kind of popped it in there. Prince.
Yes.
Prince.
Yeah.
Tell us about Prince. Just a little slide.
The artist formerly known as. And this guy is so present in my life that my friends who are also mediums will see him with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Without you telling them?
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
What's interesting is, so when I release a key, there's a special song that will always come on the radio. Like I'll get in the car and that song is on.
Oh, wow.
So one of the very first customers who received an alchemy key, she actually left me a voicemail on Messenger, and in the background that song was playing. So
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Absolutely.
no, it's actually Diamonds and Pearls. If you guys are Prince fan,
Oh.
That's awesome.
very, very cool.
That is so cool. That is.
Have the Aurora Borealis key.
Oh.
And this one is a little bit different size. You can see, I'll try to hold these up so you can see the size difference. Just a little bit different size. These are activated. You know, you've seen pictures of NASA with the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights coming into Earth. That's what I see with this key. It is quantum frequencies that people are able to tune into and use as bowling bumpers to step into their dharmic path, or star seeds. We have a lot of them here on Earth. This is a very supportive energy to help them feel grounded, safe, like they can tune into their purpose here.
Very cool.
Beautiful.
Very, very.
Yeah, I love that. What
Yeah.
came through when you were showing that, and you're talking about star seeds, but that holds the frequency of home for them.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I love that. That's very hard to find sometimes in this world. So that's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
So these rainbows, there's this rainbow, these frequencies that come in, and they connect to different galaxies. If that helps you make sense of how it supports the
Yeah.
system. So they're able to hone into the energy that they need to support them on their journey.
Yeah, I see rainbows
Beautiful.
everywhere, all the time,
Mhm.
continually.
Well, you're going to love me.
I am going to love that key. It's coming to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it's
going to happen.
a pretty special key. I mean, they're all super special in their own unique way. If you would hold each one in your hand, they each have a very different feel, a very different vibration to them. It's very interesting.
Cool.
So we have the dragon key. I have 6 keys. We have the dragon key. Yes, this one is all it's Jupiter energy. So it's all about welcoming abundance and prosperity. And when you place these, some people carry them in their wallets. Some people actually put them in activation points in their home. It connects you to the golden angle of abundance and the silver wave of opportunity to welcome that into your life.
Wow.
The southeast angle is your golden angle. Northwest is your silver angle. And then I like to put one above the door. So the key loop
Right.
would be opposite of your door handle for flow of opportunity.
Oh,
Oh,
very
nice.
cool.
Beautiful.
They're a lot of fun. It's interesting. Last weekend, I did my first in-person vendor event, and there was a kid next to me who he wasn't having a lot of success. So I handed him a dragon key, and my mom and I literally watched the people flock to his table. It was
Wow.
cool. He was busy.
So cool.
One of my friends came and picked one up, and she sold her house. So that happened within a week. She said she
Wow.
picked it first.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's fast,
Do you have one that fixes
Working.
transmissions on cars?
very fast. Just put it in your car.
Absolutely. These things everywhere. They are super cool. And I got to tell you another good story. So there's a gentleman in Texas. He has one, and he went to another psychic, another medium, and he's one himself. And she said, "You just have this abundant energy around you." And she's like, "I've never seen this." And he's like, "I know it was the dragon key." So
Wow.
That's really cool.
very, very interesting.
Maybe I should get one of those too.
Yeah.
I think I want one too.
Maybe I'll just talk to my I'll talk
Just
to
get
my
one of
Aurora Borealis key and ask it to do some of those.
Well, you tell Prince to open up the channel for you to welcome this into your life.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Listen to some Purple Rain. That'll help.
No, I'll have to figure out how to get that
There you
point.
go. There
He's
you
always
go.
Just listen to
scared
Purple
in the
Rains.
class.
It'll be good.
We just released 3 keys together this past weekend on Valentine's Day, excuse me. So it's been now. We have the Muladhara key, which this has 2 loops. This thing is beautiful.
Oh, that's
So
I see that.
this is all about root chakra work, and this thing is really fascinating. I've had some really cool experiences with this myself. I fell on the ice right after Thanksgiving, and I was kind of hobbled up. I'm not kidding you. I kind of looked crippled, and it was kind of embarrassing. I mean, I could hardly stand up by myself. I could hardly walk across the room. Everything hurt, you know, and this was a couple months. So I had one of these and I placed it on the coffee table across from me, laid down to take a nap with my doggies, and my hips started doing this. I mean, physically twitching. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I sat up because I was like, what is going on? And here it's this key. And then I haven't had any of that pain since.
Wow.
It's crazy. Like, I'm totally fine. I don't know what it was. Magic.
Wow.
That is very cool.
To
So I
go
wanted to
along-
ask, what are
Yep,
the
go
jewels
ahead.
hanging on them? Because I noticed that you have jewels on each, like most of them.
So it kind of helps you decipher which is what. So we have the Aurora key has angel aura quartz.
Okay.
Okay. The alchemy key doesn't have anything. The dragon key has dragon stone, and this is green and red epido. And that is all about abundance and prosperity and magnifying the energy that you wish to magnify. The Muladhara key has garnet. We have a revolution key.
Oh,
This is aura light 23.
That's cool.
So the revolution key is designed to hold the vibration for you to create a shift of paradigm in your life. And this key, this is all Prince energy. I basically hold the space, he comes in and activates it himself. So this is a trademark of his energy. And I will tell you that this key isn't necessarily for everyone. Like, everyone is able to work with it, but special people are called to work with this one, if that makes sense. And there's usually a telltale sign from what I've seen. Like, they will get very strong Prince messages. One woman saw, she was like, which key do I need to work with? She connected with him and asked, and he sent her, one of her students was wearing Prince and the Revolution shirt. And then he showed up on Netflix later that day, or another woman kept hearing Prince song. You know, it's just kind of crazy
That's
stuff.
funny.
It's really interesting.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay attention today.
Yeah, and I don't question. I just say, yep, this is for you. And then we have a 5-pack. So these are the crystalline grid keys. And what this does is, it is that work I do, the dowsing, to protect you from the harmful energetic disturbances. You place one in each corner of your house and one in the center to anchor the energy. And it activates this vortex, this protective curtain of energy to help you protect your health and wellness. You talk about 5G energy. That's exactly what this does. It protects you from geopathic stress, the EMF, especially with the 5G energy. This is even a step up from what I was previously doing. And this is, again, this is all Prince. He really requested that we save ourselves from this. There are people who work on these 5G towers and they have to wear hazmat suits. It's that bad. So
Absolutely.
we have to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of clearing needed right now. Absolutely.
Need a little-
Wow, those are amazing. I love those. I think that, just all the different abilities they have and the frequencies they have and stuff, it's just, these are things that you never really know you need until you're like, oh, that sounds, and you can feel the energy through the screen too. Like, no joke. You can feel that as you're holding them up. Did she freeze again?
Yes,
I think
she
we lost her.
froze. She froze.
Well, at least she showed them off this time.
And then Prince came in, and that was the end of her energy. Yeah, no, no. If you've been on Rena's page, she has a lot of Prince. This would be interesting to see them, but the keys are really interesting. The keys hold the intention, I believe, the energy of intention for what they are. I would think. How do you order them? It's if you go to Rena's website, which is posted at the top of this page, Kareth, you can go in there, and she has, if you go to products, she has them all listed. So you can see them all there. I went right away after she told me about it, and I knew which one I wanted right away. And like I said, you just go down through. She goes through, it goes right to PayPal, and she mails them out to you very quickly. They are pretty. Copper is such a great conductor, and it kind of goes with our guest a few weeks ago, Larry Campbell.
It does.
Yeah.
We always have things. We don't even realize it.
Yeah, it's sort of like we don't know ahead of time all these synchronicities that happen with us, but we had this. Oh yeah, there's one of Larry Campbell's tools that he sent to Teresa. But yeah, the copper, we're being called to work with it and work with it a lot.
Yes.
And I know they said if you wrap your stones, like if you're wrapping stones, a lot of people wrap them in silver, but if you wrap them in copper, it really magnifies the power of the piezoelectricity in the actual gemstone that you're wrapping. So it'll help with that. But copper has been used for ages to help with pain in the body and other things. So the alchemy keys are really cool. Really cool.
Absolutely. And I see a couple of questions about the dragon key. Stephanie Lynn wants to know if it's for manifestation, and Chris Allman asked if it would help starting her business. I think from what Rena was saying, absolutely to both of those. It sounds like it's very powerful for bringing in opportunities, bringing in that abundance energy. So I would definitely say that would work amazing for both of those.
And Chris was also saying to ground your bed, you use copper. Yeah, a lot of those earthing tools that you can buy will actually, you'll plug your bed or a mat into the ground of, they have special grounds that just actually hit the ground wire in your service boxes, and will ground your energy to that. And so it's good. I mean, besides grounding, going outside and grounding, you can, those who don't go outside as much as others, one way to ground is to use the copper in these earthing mats. So I'm hoping I'm just trying to get Rena back in. So I'm hoping she comes back in. She's probably,
we got to ask the rock and roll question. We need Rena back.
Teresa at home says she must get a.
But we already know which artist.
Yeah.
Well, we might know the artist. She may fool us, right?
Yeah,
She may
it's
surprise
true.
us. So,
I think the thing that really, again, is that we limit ourselves so much. Some people will be like, oh, Prince, really? She's getting information from Prince? But it's all the collective, right? We're all part of that collective consciousness. Anybody can come through to offer you spiritual guidance. It can be people who have lived hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. It can be, old Egyptian gods and goddesses or whatever, but it can also be people who have lived in our lifetime, and it can be somebody that you've never had a physical connection with, but you can have a spiritual connection with them. So don't limit who comes through,
There she is again. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Oh, now we can't hear you.
Oh, now we can't hear you. I got you. Let me see. I'm gonna try it again. Okay. No.
Nope, still no sound.
No sound. You've muted it. Now let's try unmuting it. No. Oh, you chose to mute it. Okay. Try again. No. Nope. Okay. So we're going to ask you the question, and then you might have to type it out. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's always, when all else fails, just plug it in. Oh, she's trying from her phone now. So we love it. Oh, Teresa said last week she grounded herself with copper wire into the earth. Well, that's a really good way to do it. Let's see if we can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, guys.
No problem. You better ask that rock and roll question pretty quickly.
Yeah, so Rena, you're walking out on stage. There's a hush in the audience as a certain song plays in the background as you walk up to the podium and the microphone. What is that song playing?
I'm going to have to go with Colors by Black Pumas.
Oh, very cool.
Right on.
Colors by Black Pumas.
Yes.
Right on.
I'll spell it by Black Pumas.
They're
I was
incredible.
expecting Prince.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
awesome, though. Very cool.
Black Puma. I'll have to find that one on YouTube and listen to it. I'm not familiar, but that's not.
They're amazing. They kind of have a Prince vibe. They're psychedelic funk, so
Okay.
yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Right on.
All right. Well, I think
Rena, tell us a little bit, just one more minute, just how you can find you on the web and about your show too, please.
Absolutely. My show is The Rainbow Bridge. It airs on Thursdays. You can connect with me on my business page, Holistic Healing Therapeutics. Send me a friend request. I love meeting new friends, and I'm also on YouTube.
And your website.
Yes. It's renadwelle.wixsite.com/holistic healing. And I'll post that in the links after the show.
Awesome.
Good.
So I think to wrap up, like our, bumpy interview, what would be one thing that you would want everyone to know about these keys? What would be the most important thing? If you had to give somebody just like a 2-second, this is why you want to know about these keys, what would you say?
Absolutely. Each key is so unique to each person that you are called to work with it how you are called to work with it. It is not just for you. It also assists the planet in its evolutionary process. And the energy of these alone will stop you in your tracks and you will totally feel it. So it's incredible.
Perfect. I love that.
Cool.
And then what are you wearing on your necklace? Is that like a mini one with a triple hoop?
It is. This is per request. We're releasing these ones next. So these are just little pendants. It's called the Key of Light.
Oh,
I love that.
Oh,
adorable.
Thank you.
they are cute. Oh man, Rena, I like it when you show I like it when you ask what color we are wearing. That gives us and then give us a reading on that. Chris always likes that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll have to do that. I haven't done that for a few days. So
Okay, that's great. Okay. So, Black Pumas and the winner this week, we have to ask.
The winner this week who wins a session with Rhonda is going to be amazing and exciting and powerful is Berna Ozeduak. So, Berna,
Congratulations.
look out for Rhonda going to get a hold of you. And it's going to be beautiful. Next week, whoever shares it out the most this week wins an amazing session with Bex.
awesome.
So I'm so excited.
Very exciting.
Don't forget about our other one, where if you want to win one of these beautiful alchemy tools, go and like our page, Rena's YouTube, and our YouTube, and all of that is in the links. And then comment with the word alchemy. And you will be put in a hat or a bowl or something, and your name will be drawn, and you will get one of these amazing keys for yourself.
Absolutely.
Woohoo!
It's just priceless. Yeah.
That's very exciting.
And thank you, Rena. We will have to have you on again.
I'm so sorry about that.
It happens to all of us all the time, so don't worry.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We just love.
It's not embarrassing. It's not kind of out of your control. So don't worry about it. Our prince just wanted you to have pauses. I don't know. I don't have to talk about that purple rain stuff.
He does do that. He will totally shut down the internet. So I'm not surprised.
That's too funny. Right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just realized that rock has a dragon in it.
Wow.
Sorry. I had it by my computer, so hopefully he didn't do that to you. I'm just saying. That's been fun, and we always have fun with you because you feel like just like one of us, like a sister.
Yeah, family.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for this incredible opportunity. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're definitely going to have you back to show them off again. Because I think
Yeah,
that these are
when
gonna
you do the Key of Life, who sang that song in the Key of Life? That was Stevie Wonder. But he
I
can't
don't
be
know.
Yeah, there's a song Key of Life.
Oh,
There, yeah, he has an
Wow.
album in the Key of Life. You can look it up. Even
see
I know
now.
that, and I'm not like a music person. I'm just really old. So never mind. You guys are like got 20 years on me, so don't worry about that. Thank you so much. And Kira's saying, awesome show, love and light from South Africa.
Thank you.
It's just amazing. So thanks very much to everyone who joins us. And have a good afternoon, everyone. And we'll see you next week when Kira's on with us next week.
Oh, yay.
Yay!
That's going to be
Awesome.
fun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait to meet him again. So
Yes,
awesome.
I love him.
Okay.
Right on.
Thank you, everyone.
Namaste.
Yes. Have a blessed week.
And thanks for doing our promo. That was awesome.
Yes, that was awesome.
It was
Thank you.
awesome.
You're the first. We're going to do it again. Thanks. Bye.